Hey everyone, it's Jewel here for another sewing desk sit down. Last episode, I shared about the dress I was going to be making for our family photos. Yes, I finished it. Yes, I wore it for them. But no, I won't be sharing it this episode. But I want to wait and share one of our photos, but I haven't gotten back from the photographer. So please be patient. I'm also in a different location. I moved my sewing desk back downstairs because I tend to sew for the winter in the basement, but then spring, summer, and fall, I have to be out, like seeing outside in front of a window. So here I am back downstairs. Same sewing machine, same iron, everything else is the same, just different view. But maybe it's a little more exciting because part of my stash is right there. There we go. And there's some of my patterns. That's the stash I'm trying to work through. And that is the reason I am on a pattern fast and fabric fast. I cannot buy any more until 2017. So what are we going to talk about this episode? Well, Thanksgiving's over, family photos are over, and Christmas! Christmas comes next. That's right, Christmas. So, in the spirit of Christmas, I am sewing Christmas-like fashion. I have two projects I'm working on. My first one is a skirt that I paused. I guess I should tell the truth. I got distracted from when I didn't have an invisible zipper. So now I'm working on a different project. It's a polyester gingham, which kind of gives a mock taffeta. Like, I don't know, that's kind of the feel if you don't really look and actually like touch it with your fingers. And that's kind of the sound it gives. I don't know, I feel like it has a formal vibe. The pattern is Simplicity 1099. It's a Project Runway pattern that I have made before, and it'll fit both Kimberly and I, because it just has to be fitted at the waist. And the project I got distracted by is TaMera's Christmas dress. You know, I love sewing for TaMera. I sewed her a dress for the wedding we went to in August, which I think I talked about in a previous episode. And it is a vintage mail order pattern. The number is 8238. And I don't know if it's a Sew Right pattern, if that's the brand, but it has this very unique bodice. Right here is pleats at the waistline, and then these gathers, so it doesn't have any bust darts. And it also comes with a little jacket. Yes, I know it has a technical name, and it's spelled B-O-L-E-R-O. I have tried to say it, and I cannot pronounce it today. So we're just gonna call it the little jacket that comes with the pattern. So that's the pattern. The fabric that she chose from the stash, of course, is this adorable border print of these little girls dancing. So cute. It's got holly for the hem. And then the main fabric is just red with gold spots and like holly leaves. And then the upper border print is just the holly. So no, and I'm thinking, this is kind of a thought I have in my brain right now. The girls on the bottom of the dress, and maybe the little jacket having the holly border print. Might not end up that way, but that's just kind of the vision I have right now. I haven't started on the real Christmas dress because I don't know what kind of fitting adjustments we might need to make. I've started on a test. As you can see, I've already got one of the yoke pieces. They call this the yoke piece, but it's actually going to end up being the strap here. And the bodice has just such a slight V-neck sweetheart right there. I mean, it's just tiny. It's almost non-existent. There's the waistline darts. It's hard to see in this print, I'm sorry. But this fabric is recycled. My oldest sister, when we went down for Thanksgiving for the family photos, she kept it for me because it was an old sheet of hers that had ripped, and she's like, so I haven't thrown this away yet because I didn't know if you wanted it. And I was like, duh, I want it. Duh, I'm going to use it. And I was like, hey, let's use it right away. So that's what I'm going to be making for her for Christmas. For me, I have no idea. I don't have a fabric. I don't have pattern. I'm thinking maybe a carry dress, which is the newest release from Megan Nielsen patterns. Thinking that's what mine's gonna end up being. Or, you know it, a short dress like the Vogue 9201, which I really almost chose for the family photos. Which, hey, that red one for Christmas, gorgeous. I can see it. That's kind of where we are at Christmas sewing. Where I am at Christmas sewing. Where are you at in Christmas sewing? I don't know. You haven't told me, so shame on you. And in the new year, I have this really cool idea that I thought of when I was supposed to be sleeping because it was late. This really fun idea might be coming up and I might be sharing it next year. Obviously, Christmas dresses have got to be done. And if it would all pan out, and if it works, it'll be really exciting. So there's a little tidbit to gets me excited. Maybe it'll get your mind, and you can join in on it. That's the other thing. Oh, I'm saying too much already? I'm just... End of the episode, I guess. Bye.